Arch-hag, what a noisome little beast you are. I prefer mother of witches. The Arch-hag is a big stat block to pull apart quick. Coven magic in 2024 has become more information-oriented and less combat-focused. It'll be great for telling stories and making them a great BBEG, but it won't matter too much when it comes to blows. Spiteful Escape basically means that when you defeat them, they become a recurring villain unless you've done a lot of research first. In combat, they're brilliant and should choose their targets accordingly. Every round, their legendary ability to cast Hypnotic Pattern between turns should be used on martial types unless it's already in effect or charm immunity has been identified. If that's the case, use Dimension Door to dance around the battlefield instead. Meanwhile, Spectral Claw is used to knock people down and keep them from getting or staying in melee. And Crackling Wave is blast over as many people as possible to negate reactions and enable an immediate Witch Strike, which adds an extra 46 lightning damage automatically to anybody who failed their saving throw against the 5d12 wave. And it's a big 60-foot cone, so it's pretty easy to get lots of people in it if you can get enough space between you and them. They've got some resistances to some common damage types, including cold, fire, and psychic, and immunity to a few common effects, but they're still prone to being stunned or incapacitated. Their Tongue Twister reaction is Counterspell on steroids, and with a DC 22 it will really challenge your casters and probably irritate them. Obviously, use it every round if you can, but if you need to pick somebody as your primary target, the healer is probably the one. They have very little that allows them to engage combatively further than 120 feet away, but they also don't want to get stuck in melee. Ideally, having enough room to be able to knock a few people prone and dance away out of reach of somebody getting up and chasing after them is what's going to make them the most potent. So their ideal battlefield requires a moderate amount of space. Anything less than 60 feet will probably decrease their potency. But thanks to Dimension Door, you can mix and match it a little bit. I'd envision an encounter starting inside of a witch's hut, tight and enclosed where there's no real option to ambush her from a distance, but with wide open spaces outside. Then she Dimension Doors out front and drops her Crackling Wave over the entire group before dancing away bare feet splashing through the bog. Likely allies include all other hags, reskinned haunting revenants, hello witch's hut, goblinoids and other dark fae. We can also use animated objects, scarecrows, or any other reskinned constructs or undead.